Hello, welcome to Serious Tips for Serious People. In this episode, we are going to be taking a look at Joker 800 and a Source 4 LECO and how they can be combined to make an 800 watt HMI LECO. So I'm going to walk you through how to do it because you have to do it a certain way, because if you don't, it's not going to have the optimum output, but it's also going to damage the bulb and potentially the inside of the Source 4 LECO. So first thing you need to do is take apart the 800 Joker. And the first step of that is to remove the beamer, which is the front part of the Joker. So if you undo this knob, twist it clockwise a little bit, pulls out. You set the beamer aside. And with a lot of the accessories for the Joker, this is as far as you would go as with disassembling it, but to use it with the LECO, you actually have to strip it all the way down to the bare bulb. So the next step would be to remove this silver collar. So you back out these 3 flathead screws. So slide that off, and then as you're pulling these pieces off, you want to note how they are in there. Because when you put it back together, you want to do it the correct way. So under the collar, there's a white fiber washer, and so just go ahead and pull that out, keep it with the collar, and then you have your glass beaker. So the point of the fiber washer is so to keep the glass from banging into this collar and breaking. And there's another fiber washer that goes under the glass to keep it from breaking when coming in contact with the housing. So they're not the same size, so note one is larger than the other. So the small one is the one that goes on first underneath the glass beaker, and the larger one on top. So you want to set those aside somewhere where you're not going to lose them, they're not going to get broken. Rather than just going ahead and shoving this in the back of the LECO, one of the most important things is you have to put on the bulb extension, which is this piece. So you actually have to remove the bulb, put this extension on, and put it back in the head, and then it can go into the LECO. Important information insert. Important information insert. I just realized as we were looking at the footage that we did not explain something about the bulb extension. The purpose of the bulb extension is, if you don't use it, it doesn't stick the bulb far enough into the back of the LECO head. So what happens is the bulb is not fully into the reflector, and so it won't be as bright. It will look a little bit dimmer, but also more heat is going to build up around the base of the bulb, or the lower part of the glass bulb, and it will actually blow up. So not only not getting enough light, damaging the bulb, also potentially causing damage to the reflector. So this concludes our important information insert. But what we usually do, just to make things easier, less pieces to get taken apart and lost, is we have a spare bulb in our 800 Joker case, so we just leave the bulb extension on the spare bulb, so it'll be inside of the bulb case. So when you're doing it in this mode, you just pop the bulb that's in the Joker 800 out, put the spare bulb in with the extension already on it, you're ready to go. For the purpose of this video, we will go ahead and put the extension on the bulb that's in here. So get yourself an alcohol wipe so you don't touch the glass on the bulb with your skin. Grab the bulb by the ceramic base so you don't rip or break the glass from the ceramic base. The bulb extension it comes in 3 pieces. So these just go right onto the posts of the bulb. They have little set screws. We have this Allen wrench that we keep in the spare bulb box. So that will work to back these out. Where the set screws are, or actually I think as long as they're just on there anywhere. So got those tightened on. We'll slide the sleeve over. the bulb back in. This is ready to go. It's ready to go into the back of the joleko. So the joleko itself, this is not a standard source for joleko. Almost everything is the same except for the hole in the actual back of the joleko is larger to allow for the 800 joker bulb to go into it. So a regular joleko will not work with the 800. So we have to get a special one to do it. So you'll see this series of slots here. The smaller, narrower slots will line up with these flathead screws, the ones that you backed out to take the collar off. Those are actually what holds it in place. The knob and these other hex head screws do not. They don't really do anything in this case. They hold the beamer on, but in this case they just go into these wider slots and don't take any of the pressure. So you're gonna have to back out the flathead screws a little bit more, since this is a little bit wider than the collar that they were holding on before. So back them pretty far out. Go ahead and slide that in. Okay. So yeah, push it all the way in. So the flathead screws are all the way at the bottom there. And then you can go ahead and tighten those up. Okay, so that is all the way assembled. Now another important thing, you do not, when you're using in this mode, you do not want to use the yoke. That's on the 800 joker because it's a very lightweight yoke. It's not made to handle a lot of weight, so this obviously has a lot of front weight if you were to use that. So you want to use the Source 4 joleko yoke because it's nice and beefy and take a lot of weight. So, and that's it. You're ready to go. You just put it on a stand, hook it up like as you would a regular 800 joker at this point to head cable and ballast. Bam! So we are ready to take it apart. So pretty much just doing the reverse of everything we did before. So we'll start by backing out these flathead screws. Alright, so next thing we have to take out the bulb that has the extension on it and put in the bulb without the extension. And what I'd mentioned earlier, the way we do it, when we send it out, you would just put that bulb back into the spare bulb box, the one with the extension, so it's ready to go for the next time. And then grab the other one without the extension and put that back in. And then we will grab our pieces, so the smaller fiber washer going on the inside, and next the glass beaker, the larger fiber washer, and then the silver collar sliding over the flathead screws. So go ahead and tighten those up. Okay. So we're going to slide the beamer back on, lining it up with these two hex head bolts and the knob. Just push it down once it's all the way in the channel. Turn it, if you're facing it this way, turn it counterclockwise and just tighten down the knob. These screws just stay in, you don't have to lock those down, those just stay in as guides. So yeah, we're back to standard 800 joker mode, and that's it. So if you ever have any questions, feel free to email Ryan@seriescript.com or give us a call, 410-242-6124, and we'll answer your questions and try to help you out. Thank you very much. Take care.